If I open the dictionary and turn to the word shooting, does it say anything about committing a mass murder? No. Folks, we are in such denial, we can't even call these crimes what they are. These are massacres committed by children. Everybody remember the Boston Massacre? One thing set off the American Revolution? Yeah? 5 dead in the Boston Massacre. Remember St. Valentine's Day massacres? Mobsters murdered 7 mobsters outside Chicago? Add them up. Add up the Boston Massacre, the St. Valentine's Day massacre, you still got more dead at Columbine. Double that number, you still got more dead at Sandy Hook and Virginia Tech. These are massacres, mass murders, multiple homicides. There's many good words in our language for what's happening. And then what do we call the most horrible criminals in American history? Shooters. The Jonesboro shooter, the Columbine shooting. Folks, a shooter is a guy at the range. These are murderers. And cops, please, please stop calling it active shooter response. He could have knives. That kid in Pennsylvania last year slashed 19 people with knives in his school. Well, I only trained for active shooter. I'm out of here. Yeah? He could be throwing bombs. We actually had educators say, he's not shooting yet. It's not an active shooter. What do I do? Yeah? We get trapped by our language. These are not shooters. These are mass murderers. Active assailant, rapid response, immediate action training, but don't call it active shooter response. See, the bad guy is looking for a soft target. What's a hard target? Someplace where there's people that can shoot back. What's a hard target? Someplace where you can't even get in the door. If the doors are locked, he can't get in, it's over, right? Has it on his Facebook account. So-and-so said he's going to do this. So-and-so said he's going to do this. I'll give you case studies. I'll give you examples where we stop crime after crime after crime was stopped with a tip. We need to have a tip line. It's the most vulnerable of all targets, and the doors are unlocked. So folks, single point of entry, keep the doors locked. Kindergartners, what to do when they catch on fire? Stop, drop, and roll was very controversial. It first came out. Oh, they have nightmares about catching on fire. No, they don't have nightmares. They think it's cool. A lot of us remember stop, drop, and roll in school, yeah? Nobody went home and had nightmares. Preparation does not cause anxiety. Denial causes anxiety. Do you understand? We teach stranger danger to preschoolers. This man is not my dad. Help me. Stranger danger does not create anxiety. It reduces anxiety. They know there's bad people out there. You teach them what to do. So nationwide, we're teaching kids to throw things and run. When the bad man walks in your kid's classroom, in my grandkids' classroom, do you want the kids to sit and wait for their turn to die? Because if you don't teach them what to do, you're teaching them to do nothing. To be the rock of calm when bad things are happening. If the teacher panics, our children will panic. And we will drag them down the path of mental illness. If the teacher's calm, the children remain calm. If fire happens, we're not stunned, we're not surprised, we're ready. We need to be the same way when it comes to violence. Statistically speaking, we're hundreds and hundreds of times more likely to be killed by violence than they are by fire. That a single child or educator had been killed by school fire in half a century. But if we add them up across the years, almost 1,000 have been killed by school violence. And so, folks, we've got to prepare. And denial is our enemy. And Jonesboro, Pearl, and Paducah, and Springfield, and Littleton, Edinburgh, and Santee, San Diego, Moses Lake, Bethel, Alaska, Red Lake, Chardon, Ohio. And just a few months ago, we now add Marysville, Washington, with 4 dead in the school there. Again and again and again and again. We failed those parents. We failed those children. But we'll not fail again. Neva Rogers and Victoria Soda love their kids enough to die for them. Do we love our kids enough to keep them safe and to lead them home? These are murderers. And cops, please, please stop calling it active shooter response. He could have knives. That kid in Pennsylvania last year slashed 19 people with knives in his school. Well, I only trained for active shooter. I'm out of here. Yeah? He could be throwing bombs. We actually had educators say, he's not shooting yet. It's not an active shooter. What do I do? Yeah? We get trapped by our language. These are not shooters. These are mass murderers.